What are the key mechanics and in-game adjustments that separate the pros from the noobs? You're about to find out. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. We're rolling with this month's sponsor, AOEAH.com. For cheap Rocket League items, make sure to check them out. The link is in the description down below. Use the promo code TVG for 6% off. This will help you get the items you want without paying full price. If you have a lot of items just laying around in your inventory, check out their website. Your items could be worth a lot more than you think. This is a legit site, guys. Go and check them out. Don't forget to use promo code TVG for 6% off. I'm Sam for Top Viral Gaming, and now let's get right into it. Guys, I have to admit, Rocket League has an incredible fan base. There are so many players that we can look at that showcase just how amazing their skills are. And with that comes the determination and focus from others to get to that level and even exceed it. You may have been securely in the Platinum League last season, but unless you burn enough rubber and practice this season, you may struggle to get silver. The skill that keeps coming up is really impressive. So how do you keep up and play like a pro? In today's video, we're giving you our top 10 Rocket League pro tips. For this list, we're considering important mechanics, strategy, playing with a team, and understanding the game at its core. Let's kick things off and get into it. Number 10, adjust camera settings. The most basic, yet the most overlooked part about any multiplayer game are the camera settings. Adjusting your camera settings can help you get a completely different field of vision that can be a massive advantage. We did a full video on optimizing your camera settings. You can check that out by clicking or tapping the card on your screen now. But let me give you a few of those optimal settings here. First, and most important, turn camera shake off. Nothing makes my brain rattle more than camera shake. Agree? Hit that like button for no camera shake. The camera field of view can be set at 110 and distance at 260, with the height being locked in at 110 and the angle at -3. The stiffness of the camera is set at 0.4 and the swivel speed at 10. Go ahead and invert that swivel pitch and please avoid the whole ball camera. Game settings are very personal. Many people might prefer other settings, but these settings are the ones the pros recommend. Even if you don't want to use each and every setting that's recommended, you can still get a great starting point and make any adjustments you feel you need to make from there. Why change the camera settings, you ask? These adjustments will allow you to fine-tune your car's control, which is especially important when looking to strike a certain part of the ball. The camera's distance from you allows you to keep an eye on your surroundings. Meanwhile, the 10 swivel speed lets you quickly look around with minimal stick movement, and saves you time by allowing you to snap wherever you want to gaze. Number 9. Plan your aerial attacks. You might think you're too slow in aerials and always fail to beat opponents to the ball, but you're probably just taking the wrong approach to this. If you know you're closer to the ball, aerials can be the best option. However, because everyone dislikes putting themselves in a disadvantageous position, I'll personally frequently fake the aerial by seeming to go for the ball and faking out the opposing player. But keep in mind that the other player could be faking an aerial from a higher level, so it's worth going for even if you're further away. Number 8. Practice dribbling. One thing everyone should try to avoid in a match is losing possession of the ball and giving it to the other team. You can avoid this and prevent it from happening if you get good at dribbling. Practicing your first touch on a regular basis can be very helpful and make a difference in your gameplay. The ball won't bounce too far ahead of you if you put a good first touch on it. From there, you can make the ball land on your car and try to make sure it strikes the middle front area of the car to keep it close to you. Another good tip is to let the ball fall off your car and cut left and right so your opponent doesn't know when you're going to cut the ball and change direction. While you're dribbling, feather your boost so you can keep up with the ball if it starts to get ahead of you. You should be driven by pure passion to win the ball, but if you're traveling too quickly, it'll fall behind you. To keep it constant while still getting speed, you'll need to establish a balanced boost pattern, or else you could pay the price of not truly grasping how to dribble. After all, keeping possession of the ball is the best way to not get scored against. Number 7. Understand hitboxes. There are several cars that could be considered for being the most popular, but usually it comes down to the Octane and Fennec. If you didn't already know, this could be because they share the same hitboxes. We did a video on both of these cars and their hitboxes, so again, I'll put up a card for you guys here so you can go and check those out if you like. For very different reasons, Dominus and Octane are the most popular automobiles. Each hitbox has its advantages, and players eventually find comfort with a particular hitbox. The Octane is an excellent all-around performer. We love this beast of a car here at TVG, as our previous videos clearly state. Its small square hitbox allows you to shoot consistently and accurately. Power is more difficult to obtain, but it is still attainable if you practice and use air roll correctly, hitting the ball with the car's corner. Understanding each car's hitbox and how it can help you dribble and shoot can give you a massive advantage over your opponents. After all, every master understands their tool and how to use it. Number 6, protect your goal. We know a lot of glory awaits the player who scores a goal. We know that you enjoy bragging about scoring an absolute belter of a goal too. However, making impossible saves and preventing the opponents from scoring is an equally important task. How many times have you played with significantly better players who pull off ridiculous saves in midair to prevent you from scoring? We think making a superb save is as important as scoring a fantastic goal. How do you make such insane saves? Well, apart from a little bit of luck and improving your reflexes, you can work on positioning. Being positioned in the right place at the right time could save your team from conceding a goal. During a cross, the optimal position for a goalie is the back post. So if the opponent pushes from the right, you'll be on the left post, and vice versa. If your opponent crosses the ball and you don't have any teammates, the back post is ideal, since you'll have an excellent angle to either go for it or defend it, effectively covering the entire goal. What do you think of our list so far? Are these tips something you're practicing on the regular? Let us know in the comments down below with which fundamentals you might be struggling with most. Hit the like button if you're going to start to put some focus on the things we're covering here. Now, let's get to our top 5 pro tips. Number 5, power shots. Hitting the ball as hard as you can is called a power shot. The best approach to executing one is to hit the ball as it comes off the ground with the second part of a double jump. You can use the bounce of the ball to propel it upwards, either towards your opponent's goal or away from your own. A power shot on target, if timed correctly, will be too hot for defenders to handle and will almost always result in a goal. You can always follow up with an aerial dunk off the backboard if the shot is off aim and there's a rebound. Number 4, know your surroundings. Awareness is a massive key to victory in Rocket League. Swiveling your head will improve your gameplay by revealing possibilities of threats on the move. Because the action is so fast-paced, we recommend increasing your camera swivel speed to 5.0 or higher so you can keep up. You can respond and adapt rapidly if you're alert and have a swift camera. Switch off ball cam, for example, so you're not chained to watching the orb as it moves. And you can use the analog stick to glance down and around the pitch once you've sent the ball high into the air. This provides you with a bird's eye view of the field, which you can use to plan your next move. So, if you sense an opponent approaching, you can respond with a goal shot. However, if they're already in the air, you can circle back to defend your own goal, as there's no use in attempting an aerial challenge if you know your opponent will get to the ball before you. When on the offense, you can use the camera to determine if your teammates are ready for a pass, rather than taking a risky panic shot that will be easily saved. Number 3, learn to use the backboard. Most Rocket League veterans, especially in competitive matches, are adept at defending their own goals. When an opponent is in a lot of space, it's easier to anticipate a shot on target, but direct attempts can be readily blocked. Thus, the easiest approach to elude a solid defense is to use the backboard. It is possible to defend a dunk off the backboard, but it is considerably more difficult for opponents to keep out. As your teammate closes in, aim high above the net with a power shot instead of firing towards the goal. The defender will always anticipate a goal shot and will leap even before it is fired. If you do it perfectly, the shot will strike the backboard, the defender will be caught off guard, and your teammate will have an easy chance to finish the play with a goal. Number 2, defense. Holding the last line in the final third of the field is very important. Sometimes you might be up to that task alone. Brains always triumph when defending, so it's very important to strategize. Keeping a player in your own half and allowing the other 2 players to continue attacking the ball without having to rotate back is a fantastic strategy to keep pressure off and keep the attack going. If the opponent clears the ball well, the player in your half can send it back up the pitch. And because the other 2 players are already up there, typically on the wings, you can keep up the pressure while containing the opposing team's pressure. Before we go on, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click or tap that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Also, hit that like button. This lets us know that you want to see more content just like this. Number 1, be a team player to give your best. No one likes a solo showboat. Being a team player is not just good to maintain a good relationship with your friends, it is also essential when it comes to winning some games. Rocket League is a cooperative game. You're setting yourself up for failure if you expect to score all of the goals without the assistance of your teammates. Against a team that knows how to play together, even a team of 3 all-star superstars will falter. Learn to pass. Put your trust in your partner to make the right decisions, and constantly check to see whether they're ready to attack. When you put all of this together, you and your friends will become much better players. Communication is, of course, the most vital part of teamwork. Even with the D-pad callouts, you can do a lot. But for in-game coordination, a headset and mic are your best options. I'll link you guys to another one of our videos that share more about the tips we just covered here. Click or tap that card to go there now. And those are our top 10 Rocket League Pro tips. Agree or disagree with our picks? Let us know in the comments down below. I'm going to get out of here, but before I do, you guys should go and check out some of our other videos. Be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to be notified about our latest videos. I'll see you guys later.